How's it going? Welcome to WordForge. My name's Kevin. Today we are going to be judging a book by its cover, and that cover is Blood for Coins by Wolfe. He is a YouTuber, also known as an author-tuber. He also talks and/or reviews books, so I guess he's also a booktuber. He's got two different channels. Looking at them, he hasn't uploaded a video in more than a year, so who knows? Blood for Coins. Right off the bat, thumbs up. The design on the shirt, thumbs down. Why? I look at this picture and it kind of reminds me of like a fantasy western vibe. I could be incorrect, but that's the vibe I'm getting. However, this shirt doesn't match the vibe. Even if it isn't a fantasy western or a western fantasy, the vibe, this shirt breaks the vibe. Like, it doesn't match the aesthetic, if you ask me. Imagine if they had Gandalf wearing that in Lord of the Rings. That actually, unironically, seems like something Rings of Power would do, but that's neither here nor there. Then we flip it to the spine, and, well, the problem with the spine is also unironically the problem with the back. We got this generic wood grain. We got this parchment paper, which just looks like something you could have pulled off the internet, and then random splotches. I think given the vibe that I'm getting, it would have been better to make this like some kind of wanted poster. And I would even say, starting on the spine, have this image kind of roll over, fade into black, rather than this grain. I don't like the grain. Or find the better wood grain. This wood grain does not match the aesthetic of the front, and this parchment paper doesn't match the aesthetic of this. This also reminds me of a blurb, the kind of blurb you would find on the front of a cover, say like Goosebumps, or, well, other books have done it beyond Goosebumps, but you get the point. This is out of place. And then we read the blurb itself. For the right price, Enzo and Rascal will handle any problem you have. Putting down monsters, transporting dangerous cargo, acquiring valuables, they do it all. The only problem, one of them is locked away in the world's most notorious prison. It's time for a prison break. Okay, I don't like the blurb because, one, we're getting back history in it. I don't like any blurb that has back history in it. Like, to me, that's a turnoff. Like, if this was in a bookstore, whether it was tilted or whether it was like this. Oh, hey, that's an interesting cover. Whoa, what the hell happened to the back of the cover? Read this blurb, blah, 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 blah. Nope, no thank you, put it back. That's because I'm sorry. It's like my pet peeve. I don't like backstories in blurbs. They make no mother fudging sense. And then one of them is locked away in the world's most notorious prison. So we get generic backstory, and then we get a description of what is happening. One of them's in jail. It's time for a prison break. And if we were to follow the basic idea of the story here, I'm going to assume that they are successful in this prison break. So to me, it's like this is also a spoiler. Again, I could be wrong. Maybe the prison break is a failure. But, at the end of the day, what really matters is the cover itself. Front cover, thumbs up, minus the tropical shirt. Back cover, thumbs down. Blurb, thumbs down. That's judging the book by its cover, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you enjoyed this video in some fashion or form. And remember, readers and writers, you should be forging.